You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not. I'm gonna still keep doing what I do, pay what I can, and if the government do decide to give me some bread, I'm gonna holler at my bro Twine and see what I can invest in. You know what I mean? Like, that's what the shit they don't tell you. They just this bread, everybody spend it up. It's like, nah, man, it's some stocks and shit up here. Fuck, I'm gonna holler at you too, Chuck. Like, it's some stocks and shit out here that we need to hop on, and stuff that they're not telling you that they getting rich off of, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because there was a time during a recession when they was doing like 0% this and that, and then people was buying them, but they end up getting screwed on the back end.
Yep.
During the Bush administration.
Yep.
And so yeah. Be careful, man. I'm saying it's like it's a loan shark. I mean,
that's a good point. That's real. That's a good point.
America's a loan shark, baby. Believe that. I mean, I'm gonna take the 12.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take the 12. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I mean?
You take the 12 plus the 500. I got kids. They adding 500 to the 12 for the kids. So what that mean? You gonna vote for Trump, nigga? I don't vote. What you mean? Trump is America. God damn it.
Yeah, my.
That man has done more for us than Obama did in 8 years. God damn it.
Yeah, man.
I always say, man, the president is just a puppet.
Condoleezza Rice sound like a Mexican dish. What we need to do. No, shout out Dave Chappelle. My bad, Chuck. Go ahead.
No. I'm just saying, man. Like the president is a puppet. Right. Regardless of who Donald Trump is a puppet right now. Regardless of who's in office, the president doesn't run the country. Irrespective of what we believe. Lobbyists, I know Amir mentioned lobbyists. I think probably on the last episode, we got lobbyists, we got corporations, and you got the elite.
Right.
Those are the ones that run the country, not the president. And and we talk about this a lot. Where and Key and Peele did a comedy sketch off it because it was so true. Like, what's the point of voting? The voters don't pick the president. They make a suggestion.
The dunk the vote.
Dunk the vote, yeah.
Yeah, dunk the vote episode, yeah.
Yeah. It's the electoral college. What they say in the video, who the fuck is electoral college? They're the ones that all right, so you got two candidates. You got Amir and you got Pete, right? Pete got 9 million votes. Amir got 8 million votes. Right? So the electoral college looks at that and say, the people are saying Pete should be president, but we want Amir to be president. You know what? Let's go ahead and make Amir president. That's what it is. So when we talk about voting, and we say all the time, like, in my opinion, it's pointless. I'm sorry. Our ancestors before, but they didn't know any better.
Say that again, Chuck, man, because I'm so fucking tired of people telling me what my grandmother and all these other people died for, nigga. Yeah. They were fooled.
Yeah, and hold up, just one second, because Chuck, and please finish your point. I just had to throw this out here real quick because I saw this recently. I don't know, Amir, you might have put it up. I saw it on Facebook, but so it's talking about how this whole narrative of your peoples died for you to vote and this, that, and the third, and how they make the narrative all about voting, and it's like, no, our family died for trying to just be humans.
Yeah,
they wanted just to fucking have human rights. It was not just about voting. You know what I'm saying? It's about fucking using the bathroom when they needed to. You know what I'm saying? Right. It wasn't just. It was about being represented as a human being. Period.
A human fucking being.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead, Chuck. I just wanted to throw that out there because it's like I haven't seen that, and I'm like, damn, that's right. It wasn't. They leave it up to these folks. They died to vote. They wanted you to vote. It had nothing to do with voting at all, for real.
It didn't. You're right. It really didn't, man. It was and like I said, it's more about human rights, right? Instead of being treated or looked at as 3/5 of a human, nigga, I'm 100% human,
right?
Not 3/5. I get the same rights as the next person, or I should have the rights as the next person.
I don't think our ancestors died for us to just be able to pick the lesser of two evils.
Nah, definitely not.
Yo, because God created the earth in 6 days, right?
Thought it was 7. Or he took a day off. You're right.
So on 6 days he created all the continents, and then on the 7th day he rested, and that's when the devil created Europe. Right?
Shit!
Speak, Lord.
Damn.
Speak to me.
Damn, bro.
I am on the battlefield for my love. I am on the battle. That boy speaking truth. Give me the drums. On the 7th day, the devil created Europe. That's ill.
Yeah, that's ill. That was ill,
put that on a t-shirt.
Yeah, that was ill.
The 7th day, God rested. The devil created Europe. That was.
That
boy's
dope.
got bars. That's ill.
Bars.
That's ill.
Yeah, man. We're seeing the destruction, all the stuff that's happening. It's the same shit, same story. Same
can we switch gears for a little bit, because that's been on my mind.
We here, baby. Speak on it.
Yeah, this is baby.
All right, and it's completely random, but and it's been on my mind a lot recently. Talking about 9/11, we talk, with this whole COVID shit, and we talk a lot about conspiracy theories and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I woke up last night like around 2:00, and my mind was just racing. Like I had a whole bunch of ideas in my mind, and I'm sitting there, and I'm thinking about 9/11, right?
Mm-hmm.
So of course, we have our suspicions of what actually went down, and then I was like, okay, well, let's go back to basics, right? Let's remove everything from the table and look at the basics. So this is what and if I'm wrong, y'all correct me, right? If you say, nah, Chuck, you gotta look at it a different way, just let me know, like being dead ass.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so when the attacks happened, Bush was in North Carolina at a school reading a book to some kids, right? So check this out. There's two, and this is what I'm thinking in my mind.
I'm just laughing because Bush was reading. It's like
there's two scenarios. There's two scenarios in that situation, right? You either know something or you don't know something, right?
Right.
So say for example, you know what I'm saying, you got a family, your kids come home at 3 p.m. every day. However, on this particular day, there's a half a day, 11 o'clock. So your people's like, yo, just let me know when my kids come home. So the person comes in while you're reading to the kids, whisper in your ear and say, yo, your kids at home, you good. So are you going to get up and leave? Nah, you're going to just chill. Why? Because you already expected your kids to be home at 11 o'clock, right? So your whole your energy is not going to shift. So you're going to sit there and continue reading to the kids. Mm-hmm. Second scenario, you sitting there reading to the kids. Your man comes in and say, "Yo, bro, your house on fire." Are you going to sit there and continue to read to them kids?
No.
No.
Just think about that. Somebody, you sitting there reading to some kids. Somebody coming to your boy coming to you into the classroom, whispers in your ear, say, "Yo, bro, your house on fire." Nigga, are you going to continue to sit there and read the book? Nah. Excuse me, kids, I got to go off for a minute.
Oh, so you saying like they whispered in his ear like, "Yo, y'all good? Just keep reading."
No. So what I'm saying is, in that scenario, because our suspicion is that he knew what was going down, the man came into the room and said, "Yo, Bush, it's going down." Because what happened? He still sat there. Bruh, if your security detail comes into the classroom and say, "Yo, bruh, the country's being attacked right now," are you going to continue to sit there and read the book to the kids? Like his whole, nothing changed in his demeanor at all.
No. Oh, that nigga whispered in his ear and said, "Yo, nigga, we just got mad rich, son." The plan went through, motherfucker.
That's what I thought he said too. Like, "Hey, yo, it's a go. Everything working."
Yeah, so I'm saying, like, he came to the room, said, "Yo, Bush, it's going down," and as if Bush knew what was going on, he continued to sit there. And guess what his was? Because they asked him about that. Like, Bush, well, if you knew that the country was being attacked, why did you continue to sit there? Do y'all know what his response was? "I didn't want to just startle the children." Nigga, what? Are you serious? First of all, now, granted, these are young kids. Like, I think they're like first graders, whatever the case is. But they know you're the president. They know you're an important person. all it says, kids, give me 1 second. I got to step out for a minute. That's all it takes. But if you're getting information that you knew, that you were privy to before, that you already knew, you're going to continue to sit there. Hey, President Bush is going down right now. He just sat there. So, and I'm sitting there thinking like, yo, that's all the proof we, like, yeah, we got all the factors, but human reaction doesn't lie.
Right.
Especially that initial reaction. Like, that initial reaction will tell you a whole lot about somebody. So when he was told that, he just sat there calm, bro. Like, just imagine your house is on fire. Your boy come in, say, yo, bro, your house on fire. If I continue to sit there, you're going to look at me like I'm crazy. Like, bro, I just told you your house on fire.
Right.
But we're talking about thousands of people, 2 tall-ass buildings that planes just went into, and you're going to continue to sit there? That, in my opinion, that gives it away right there.
Right.
That gives it away 100%.
That's kind of like, it is what it is. It's 3 syllables you need to know about 9/11. Box cutters.
Yeah, like
it's like you can't
That shit was nuts.
That.
How they try to get that off. That
was a whole plane, bro. Like
that
it wasn't like
nuts.
It was a coronavirus plane where it was like maybe 3 people. It was it was a full flight. You took over with box cutters, really?
No,
that was an imminent danger.
Here's my theory on that plane shot. I don't think nobody was on that plane. I think that plane was remote controlled. It's my opinion. I could be wrong. I feel that there was nobody on that plane. I feel that plane was remote controlled, and they, flew the plane into the buildings. That's just my opinion.
I think people might have been on a plane, but I don't think what happened. That's kind of my theory. I think
when you say what happened, what do you mean? What?
I don't think there were like Muslims on the plane and people took over with box cutter.
No, okay.
But listen.
I definitely think it was people on the plane that was willing to die for this cause and got some bread, and their family got some bread for, not for the cause, but for the whole training thing. I definitely think it was people who sacrificed for the bread. Like, get my.
I think there were people that just were collateral damage.
Yeah.
I think there were people that just were collateral damage. There's a term for that. We talked about it earlier, last show. There's that for. So I think there were people on the plane that just, shit. Whoa, all right. You're in the fucking air. You don't know where the fuck you're going. You're just trusting the pilot. And all of a sudden, oh shit, that's New York. That's not ours. All right. Well, maybe we have to stop in New York. Maybe. We're going to a building. Oh, shit.
Now there was and I forgot what song that was that Biggie rapped about. They talked about the World Trade Centers, but people don't know that this wasn't the first quote unquote attack on the World Trade Centers.
No, right.
So, and I don't know the details from that first attack, so I can't really speak on it. But a lot of people are like, well, Biggie was prophesizing. Like, no, Biggie was telling y'all, Biggie was speaking on, no, this is not the first. I think it was like 1988 or some shit like that, where the towers were attacked before.
It was, actually, what Biggie was talking about actually happened in the 90s.
The 90s, I was going to say like 91, 92 or something.
It happened something like,
blow up like the World Trade Center, the opposite of a winner. Remember when we used to be sardines for dinner?
Yeah. So yeah. So, I don't. It just continues to boggle my mind how people continue to think that this government isn't wicked, but it goes to the cowardice of people. That's really what it is. People don't want to know because once you know, you know. It's like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, with the stuff that we know that we're privy to, we can't unknow. And I always, but I say this a lot, like where once your mind is expanded with an idea, it can never go back to its original form. Right? So with these ideas in our head, we can never go back to viewing the government differently. Like, there's nothing that they can do in my opinion, that would meet